In today's video, we will be going through 10 common interior design mistakes you could be falling into. But don't worry, I'll tell you how to fix them so your home is looking tip-top, so let's get into it. Mistake 1, not having a plan. This first mistake is usually the mother of all other mistakes because, like the popular saying, failing to plan is planning to fail. Super simple, but have a plan for each space in your home. Too often, I see rooms where there's a piece that doesn't quite fit, but clearly has some sentimental value or physical value, so stays. If there was a clear design plan for that space, then they would have picked up that it needed to go. It will make it so much easier when you want to update pieces for a space that you can refer to your initial plan for that space. Here is a 3-step process you could use for your plan. 1. Define purpose and style. Determine the room's functions and the needs of its users. Choose a cohesive design style and color palette that reflects your personal taste and complements the room's purpose. 2. Plan layout and select essentials. Measure the space and plan a functional layout, ensuring easy flow and space for movement. Choose essential furniture and fixtures that match the room's style and function, focusing on quality and durability. 3. Detail with lighting, textiles, and accessories. Incorporate a mix of lighting types to suit different needs and moods. Select textiles, like rugs and curtains, and accessories, like artwork and plants, to add personality, texture, and comfort, making sure they complement the overall design. I hope this helps you feel prepared. Mistake 2, choosing the wrong color. Avoiding painting mistakes is important in interior design, as it can really make or break a room, as I am sure we've seen that dark wall that has made the room felt more uninviting than intended, or suddenly too dark during the day. The choice of paint color influences the ambiance, mood, and visual appeal of a room, making it important to consider factors such as color psychology that you want from your design plan for the space, and then conducting swatch tests before finalizing the paint selection to make sure it matches with your plan for the space. To manage such errors, prioritize selecting a timeless base color for major surfaces like walls, ceilings, and floors, opting for neutral or subdued tones that provide versatility. This could be white, light gray, or beige. Complementing these with supporting shades of your base with other items in the room like lampshades, furniture, will then help ensure better harmony within the space. And going back to mistake 1, make it seem like there's more of a plan for that space. This also makes it easier for a focus item like artwork or quirky texture pillow or couch to stand out in the room, as it is easier to contrast. Mistake 3, insufficient or poor lighting. Insufficient lighting isn't just a frequent error in bedroom interior design. It extends to entire households and even commercial establishments. A lack of adequate light sources can lead to rooms being either overly dim or harshly lit, leaving no middle ground and resulting in an unwelcoming atmosphere. And research has shown that it can have a detrimental effect on health and productivity, as too harsh lighting can be overstimulating, making it more difficult to sleep, and dim lighting can cause strain on your eyes, which can then lead to headaches and migraines. To avoid this common pitfall, it's essential to integrate lighting design into your overall building plans. Effective lighting design involves incorporating 3 key layers of lighting. They are ambient, task, and accent lighting. Ambient lighting provides overall lighting throughout a space, typically achieved with fixtures like downlights. Task lighting, such as desk lamps, facilitates specific activities like working, reading, or cooking. Finally, accent lighting highlights special features and adds depth to the interior. You should avoid relying solely on overhead lights due to the harsh shadows they cast. Instead, aim to layer different types of lighting in your space, incorporating at least 2 out of the 3 mentioned types. Supplement overhead lighting with table lamps, floor lamps, and wall sconces for a more balanced lighting scheme. Moreover, consider the color temperature of your light bulbs as well. Warm white bulbs with temperatures between 2700 and 3500 Kelvin are ideal for relaxation spaces, while cooler white bulbs around 4000 Kelvin are better suited for work areas like a home office. Avoid using daylight bulbs in bedrooms, as they can make the space feel sterile rather than warm and cozy. Instead, go for light fixtures with warm fabric shades or glass shades to help diffuse light, creating a softer and more flattering light. Dimmer switches are also recommended to adjust the ambiance of the room. particularly in the evening when a more relaxed atmosphere is desired. Mistake 4. Clutter taking over. If your home feels chaotic, clutter is likely the culprit, posing as the primary adversary to a well-styled interior. As if you have gotten past step 1 and execute a nice plan for a space, it is a shame to see the vision for the space fall apart due to clutter. Again, simple, but the Marie Kondo method often proves effective in such scenarios. Assess whether each item sparks joy, and if not, consider discarding or donating it. Prioritize items you genuinely need or have a designated spot for. This will take you more in line with the Scandi minimalism approach. While the temptation to display everything may arise, knowing how to integrate each piece is key to achieving a visually pleasing space. Open storage spaces often contribute to clutter by putting everything on display, whether in the kitchen, bathroom, or living room. Consider incorporating closed storage options or storage baskets in each room to conceal less aesthetically pleasing items like TV remotes, shoes, appliances, or beauty products. Mistake 5. Curtains hung incorrectly. Having curtains that are too short for your windows is like trying to fit a dress belonging to a 5-year-old into a 10-year-old child. It's a glaring mistake, right? These types of mistakes, when made with curtain hanging, can visually shrink your windows and diminish the sense of space in your room. While some may opt for shorter curtains to save time and money, it's wiser to purchase longer ones and hem them to the correct length. Ideally, curtains should either be at kiss length, grazing the floor lightly, puddle length where they pool slightly on the ground, or floating, just hovering an inch or less above the floor. Avoid compensating for short curtains by lowering the curtain rods. Instead, mount them high to create the illusion of taller ceilings and larger windows. Position the curtain rods around halfway to 2/3 between the top of the window frame and the ceiling or molding, extending them at least 4 to 6 inches beyond the window frame to enhance the perception of width and allow more light into the space when the curtains are drawn open. Another common mistake is using curtain panels that are not wide enough. Aim for panels that are 1.5 to 2 times the width of your windows to achieve a luxurious gathered appearance. Mistake 6. Buying the wrong size rug. Avoid selecting a rug that is too small, as it can lead to a disjointed and unbalanced feel in your room. Many individuals fall into this trap due to the perceived costliness of rugs and the significant commitment involved in purchasing a larger one. It's crucial to prioritize finding a rug spacious enough to accommodate all your furniture comfortably. For instance, when choosing a dining table rug, ensure it can accommodate your chairs without their legs hanging off the edges. In your living area, you have options. Either place all your sofas and chairs fully on the rug, or ground the space by positioning only the front legs of these pieces on the rug. A general guideline is to ensure the rug extends at least 4 inches beyond each side of the sofa. Avoid the mistake of opting for a small 4x6 rug for your living room. Such rugs are best suited for accentuating smaller spaces like a twin or double-sized bedroom. Instead, prioritize investing in a larger rug from a more affordable brand over a smaller, expensive option that fails to adequately fill the space. Mistake 7. Hanging generic artworks and quotes. Many of us have encountered homes adorned with cliched hanging quotes like live, laugh, love, or mass-produced prints adorning the walls. Many of us can confess to having made this interior design faux pas in earlier stages of our lives. However, it's crucial to recognize that such decor choices can significantly diminish the overall aesthetic of a space. The problem lies in their generic and tacky nature, failing to resonate with anyone on a meaningful level. Instead, strive to curate a personalized art collection that reflects your individuality. Whether it's creating your own artwork, displaying personal photos, or investing in custom or unique pieces from platforms like Etsy, Society6, The Zenny, or Minted, the goal is to cultivate a space that speaks to your personality and preferences. In contrast to mass-produced prints commonly found in chain stores like IKEA, personalized artworks have the power to evoke specific emotions, lending depth and meaning to the environment. By avoiding generic wall decor in favor of pieces that resonate with you personally, you can transform your space into a more compelling and visually stimulating environment, elevating its overall appeal beyond mere aesthetic conformity. Mistake 8. Too much matching. While having a matching armchair can be perfectly fine, An over-reliance on matching furniture throughout a room can result in a showroom-like appearance, ultimately leaving the space feeling uninspired. The most captivating spaces tend to possess a distinct character or personality, avoiding a cookie-cutter aesthetic often associated with perfectly matching furniture sets. Creating a unique and inviting space doesn't necessarily require a hefty budget. You can achieve a more dynamic look by incorporating furniture and decor items from a variety of price points, including flea markets or online platforms like Facebook Marketplace for secondhand treasures. It's essential to steer clear of purchasing everything from a single big box store or sticking exclusively to one furniture line to prevent the space from feeling generic and devoid of personality. Similarly, opting for generic artworks or word art commonly found in big box stores can detract from the overall ambiance, imparting a cheap and uninspired feel to the space. Instead, explore alternative sources for unique and affordable artworks, which I'll provide links to in the description below. By mixing textures, shapes, colors, and styles, you can elevate the space, resulting in a thoughtfully curated and well-designed environment that exudes personality and charm. Mistake 9. Incorrectly. Hung art. Investing in artwork does not exactly mean it will be suitable for your space. Ensuring proper sizing and correct placement is essential. Often, artworks purchased are too small for the intended space, resulting in a visually disproportionate arrangement. It's advisable to seek pieces that are approximately half to 2/3 the length of the furniture they will accompany. When in doubt, erring on the side of larger dimensions is preferable. Consider going for multiple smaller artworks arranged as a gallery wall instead of a single large piece to add visual interest and versatility. When hanging art, a common mistake is placing it too high, particularly when positioned above furniture. Achieving alignment between the furniture and artwork is crucial, with the bottom of the frame ideally positioned 8 to 10 inches above the furniture piece. For artworks hung on blank walls, aim to position the center of the piece at eye level, approximately 60 inches from the floor. This guideline also applies when hanging art above furniture. However, it's important to recognize that these measurements serve as starting points. Adjusting based on visual assessment is recommended. Before committing to permanent placement, use masking tape to visualize the arrangement and make necessary adjustments. Mistake 10. Forgetting about traffic flow. If making your way through your living room feels like an extreme sport, then it's a clear sign of living room layout missteps. Beyond the inconvenience that comes with it, such a setup negatively affects the visual appeal of the space and also makes the space feel overcrowded and restrict movements. Maintaining a seamless flow within your interior is crucial. Make proper use of a floor plan to determine the optimal layout for each room, ensuring easy access and exit via the same door. Clear pathways and sufficient space between furniture pieces are important for free flow of movement. That's all for now. Hope this video has been helpful. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.